If we're not at a Disney park, we're dreaming about being there, and a cup of Joffrey's Coffee Disney Blend helps. But what about when you're at a Disney park? The Joffrey's Disney Kiosk and Restaurant Locator will make sure you never miss out. Whether it's a cool drink on a hot summer vacation or a great cup of coffee at a Disney signature restaurant, Joffrey's has you covered. Check it out at Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To our new passengers, aloha and welcome aboard.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com, and the number's unnecessary.
Wow.
Have we
really?
not proven ourselves yet?
No.
I know.
Oh,
we're still
no.
trying. Struggle. The struggle is real.
No, I love the fact, though, that we're hearing a lot from folks that are just now finding us.
We are hearing a lot.
So, what is that?
I don't know.
So anyway,
ironic.
that means that the Looper Nation sharing the love and letting people know that we're out there. We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's it's always nice to get new listeners, new followers, new loopers.
Love the loopers. Love new loopers. Love old loopers.
So anytime, for all of you new folks out there, anytime we have any kind of looper polls or anything like that, we do that on social media.
We do. We put it out.
Facebook and all of that stuff. If you want to join Looper Nation Live, please go over to Facebook. And
our Facebook group.
It's fantastic.
All loopers, all the time.
All the time. They're interacting with one another. Pretty soon.
Yes.
They ain't gonna need us.
I was going to say we won't be necessary.
we may have made a huge mistake.
Well,
they're going to realize, we're a lot more fun without those two.
That's true. They're holding us back.
So we apologize for holding Looper Nation back. Yes.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
We do. So, guys, thanks for listening, and welcome to any of the new folks. Tim.
Yes, Bob.
What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about something that you brought up to me. You sent me a great article.
Yeah.
From our friends over there at WDW NT,
yeah.
Walt Disney World News Today.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a little bit of a refurb. I almost want to say the other word.
Rehab.
I still need more coffee.
What's a rehab?
Yeah, we don't want to go through rehab right now. That's a little ironic also. But there's a little redo over there, Pop Century.
Pop Century, yeah. The first time since Pop Century went online, if you will.
Like 1917. What?
Wow. It is one of the oldest resorts in Florida. No. It's it really since 2012.
Right.
Actually. So you had it was in the teens, kind of, but
2012 it went online.
2012. No, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, my goodness.
It went on before that.
It had to have.
Yeah, it went on before that.
Maybe that was the last.
I apologize for that. Looking at the wrong things. Anyway, so the folks over at WDWNT, they posted some photos of the new refurb going on.
They did.
That who knows, by the time that this airs, another building may have been done.
That's true.
I'm not exactly sure what the construction schedule is over there, but
right.
They're going nuts.
I'll be honest. You sent me the article, and I started looking at it because I read the headline.
Right.
And I started going down to the pictures, going, "Well, this looks horrible."
Right. Yes, you did.
And that's because it was the old style rooms.
Yeah.
That I had stayed in, and at the time I didn't think they were too bad. And I'm sure, of course, part of the thing is you're at Disney.
Right.
And you have Stacy on the TV.
Right. So you don't really look at the room.
No, but I'm looking at it going, wow, that's kind of college dormy.
Right. Very, very right. And that's the way the old rooms were.
Right.
These new rooms. And when you make your reservations, make sure you check to see if you're going to be in one of the new rooms, because I would request that if I were going down.
Absolutely.
And staying at the Pop, but I tell you, it makes me feel good, because the last time I did stay at Pop, it really needed some refurb.
Needed a little love.
A lot of love. It was showing its age, really was. But what I really like about these, number one, this is the number one thing I love about these things, is no more double beds. The beds are going to be queen.
Everyone, I think that's the rumor. Everything's going to go queen, at least queen.
I love this idea, especially for the values, because let's face it, a lot of families can afford the values,
Right.
and those beds, when you're talking tweens and a little bit older, that double bed gets really small really fast.
Right.
So a nice queen bed will give you a little bit of room. And I love the way they're doing the second bed. They have the 2 beds in there, but the second bed is actually like a Murphy bed that folds up
I saw that.
not into a wall, but like a cabinet.
Right, because a lot of times, if you're only traveling like you and your wife, you won't need the second bed necessarily.
Don't even need it.
So you just move it out of the way, give yourself some more. It's almost like you're getting a suite type room at that point.
Yeah.
A little more space.
Right.
Place you can move the chairs around.
Now, it doesn't look like you're not going to get your table like you used to at the value resorts. You're not getting that table off because that second queen bed, when it folds up into the Murphy style, it's a table.
Very clever. A very clever design.
Very clever.
used out of
Almost.
this thing.
I wonder if they went to IKEA.
You might have.
Somebody at Disney took a stroll through an IKEA.
Or the Swedish chef helped them out.
Maybe.
From over there, Muppet Vision might have come over, helped them design this.
Maybe.
Very cool.
Maybe. I love the new decor. Is a little bit more pop culture kind of thing.
You did that.
See what I did there?
Love it.
Almost like they do almost like an Andy Warhol thing with Mickey.
Yeah.
Over the one bed. For those of you that are familiar with Andy Warhol, I love the Pluto over the second bed, which is very cool. Another interesting thing.
What's this?
How do you feel about this? These new hardwood floors instead of carpeting.
I was going to bring up a couple things, first of all, that I'm not sure I care about. And one of those is the floors.
You don't care about it?
I do care about it. I'm wondering if it's going to be that big of a deal to me if I get these rooms. I only have experience with this kind of floor in one other hotel.
Okay.
That was a low budget.
Oh.
It was it's just Motel 6.
Oh.
And they were kind of gross. Now, I will say, they probably weren't maintained very well, I'm sure.
Right.
As well as a Disney resort will be.
Right.
But they were just kind of sticky.
Really?
And, the socks didn't... we didn't want to walk in on bare socks. Everyone keep your shoes on.
Keep your shoes on.
So,
I don't think that's going to be the case.
Probably not, but I don't know.
I'm going to guess they decided...
I've walked an awful lot that day. I don't want to have to walk on a hardwood floor necessarily at the end of the day.
Interesting.
I'm just throwing it out there. What do you think?
Okay. I kind of agree with you on that, but I'm going to say that I'm guessing this is going to be a lot less work for housekeeping.
I agree. I'm sure that's why they did it.
They're going to run almost like a Swiffer kind of thing around there. And
easier to clean up any kind of spills or any other biohazard things that could have gone on.
What are you doing in
I'm just going
hotel room?
Like I said, the last one was some Hotel 6. You can only imagine what might have happened. Where they left the light on for me.
Thank goodness it wasn't a black light.
What
do you think of the queen beds being elevated? The one bed, the main bed.
Well, here's the thing with the beds. Also, I was going to bring up. If you look at these pictures. These mattresses are mattresses. There's no box springs under there.
No, there's no but that's the trend in mattress design now.
Have you ever heard about this Casper mattress company? Because I looked them up once.
I have.
They're sponsoring a lot of different
like a big deal. Yeah.
And they're supposed to be very comfortable.
Yeah.
So I don't have experience with those.
Yeah.
And I will say, maybe this is actually better in the long run.
Okay.
But I like them being elevated places to get your suitcases out of the way.
I do too, I'm always leery of looking under beds. Makes me nervous.
Was that your job as a kid? It's always the kids' jobs. Look under the beds and make sure we're not forgetting anything.
Make sure you're not forgetting anything. And it's that whole thing about stuff under the bed.
Right.
It makes me nervous.
So, but it's a thick-looking mattress. It's not like it's a basic, cheapy mattress that's on there. I'm sure it's a good quality.
No, I'm sure it's going to be fine. I don't think it's any kind of the Tempur-Pedic kind. At least they don't indicate that on the website. But I think it's good. I like it. Now they've got a lot more outlets and USB plugs.
I saw the USB plugs. That's nice.
I love that idea.
That is very nice.
That's always been an issue for my family. You got 4 cell phones,
right?
Maybe a laptop that you and I take laptops now with us because of the show, and we want to keep in touch with Looper Nation. And there's never enough plugs.
I don't know if this happens to you. There's always enough cords,
Yeah.
But we always forget to bring enough bricks. You know, the power outlets to plug in there to plug the cord into in the
Oh,
wall.
Yeah, no, everybody's got their own thing.
But this you don't even need them, which is fantastic. Energy saver too.
That's
they say.
yeah,
So.
yeah. Yeah.
According to the picture, going to get excited here. Coffee makers.
Coffee makers, and I like the mini fridge with brand new mini fridges with a glass door.
It's a nice little cabinet there with the glass door. With your ice bucket, so you got kind of the same area you can keep all your food-related stuff. You don't have to put anything over by the bathroom.
Right.
Over on the other little table, kind of like, this is where the food stuff's going to be. Don't spread it out. We want to keep everything together.
Yes. Yeah.
Where'd you put the Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
Where's my Entenmann's, as you would say?
Yeah, under the bed.
Don't put them under the bed.
Put it under the
crushed
bed.
by the suitcases.
You got Pluto sleeping under the fold-up, the Murphy-style bed.
No more great
the
artwork.
Second one, great artwork. I wonder if our good friend
maybe
had anything to do with that.
Could have.
Yeah, I know he's done artwork for
He's been involved.
Wilderness Lodge over
Yes.
there. Yeah, and I love, like I said, the Mickeys with the almost Andy Warhol-like Mickey over there. Nice slim phone. You don't have that big bulking phone anymore.
They still put phones in the rooms?
Still, well, you got to have that. You got to get that wake-up call.
I suppose you do.
I love the wake-up call.
I suppose you do.
Listen, anytime
Whoa!
you're down there,
Put the finger away.
anytime you're down there, you want a great experience for the kids, even if you don't plan on waking up early. You know, you plan on hanging out. Make it like a 10 o'clock wake-up call or something. You know, you're already awake. Everybody's already, but the phone rings.
Right.
Tell the kids, go over, answer
Exactly.
the phone.
Now,
Trust me, you're going to get a great surprise.
I'm curious because, judging by the lighting, they had to have thought of this. You need to have a unique lighting where you can turn certain lights on and certain lights off.
Yeah.
Because you only want a couple lights on there if you're trying to get on with your evening while the kids are maybe went to bed early.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, because that's a huge looking light bar there above the bed.
No, it's got off over
Left
by
and
the
right?
over by the phone. You got the two different light switches.
What do they control?
No drawers.
Well, I don't care how you travel. I just want places to put my stuff.
You just have. You don't have any drawers. It doesn't look like in. Typically between the beds, you'd always have
the nightstand.
The nightstand with the drawer, and of course
Right.
the Bible was in there and all that stuff.
There's no Bible here.
There's no drawers in between the beds.
You know what? That's probably a good idea. You don't have too many drawers.
Right.
Because when you're hurrying up and packing to leave, you're going to leave something behind.
Right.
Or you'll do what I do and leave your key in the safe.
Don't do that.
Or not your key, but your
Did
passports.
I tell you that story? I lost the key. I lost the key once.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that cost me $25.
That's not terrible.
Dropped it right out of my pants pocket.
That's not terrible.
Going to dinner. Never did find that key, but
Try leaving your passports in the safe and then having to ship your passports back
that's
and mail the
why
key down.
That's why I like the key code one. Come on, maybe these new ones have the key code one.
It might be.
The dresser does have it has outlets on the top. It's a low dresser. It's not that big tall one with the TV on top of it.
Yes, TV's on the wall.
TV is mounted to the wall. Love that idea.
Yes, get it out of the way.
They needed to do that a long time coming.
That's a big screen TV too. That's not a small TV. That's got to be a minimum of 42 inches. I'm just going by the picture.
Absolutely. Nice big screen TV. You've got a nice sized dresser. You'll be able to put all of your clothes in there.
How about the bathroom? How are you feeling about the bathroom?
I got to tell you, I like the sliding door into the bathroom. Gives you a little bit
into the bathroom, yes.
Gives you a little bit of privacy in the bathroom area, not the actual bathroom door, but that kind of like in the moderates.
Right.
Where you had the separation between the sink and the bathroom area and your sleeping arrangements. So that's nice. Gives you a little extra privacy. So for those folks who maybe are part of the Rocketeer running team that want to get up early and go for a run, they can get ready without disturbing the rest of the family. Close that door and have the lights on and all that.
There you go.
I like that idea.
Now the one thing I'm looking at the bathroom I'm liking the least.
Yeah.
Is the shower. I don't like that hard glass door. I prefer a curtain with one of those like little bowed curtain rods.
Oh yeah.
Gives you a little more room in the shower.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that. But I do like
I don't mind that. Doesn't bother me.
that they have personalized toilet paper on the back of the toilet there.
Oh, stop it. Here we
Well, it says
go.
Scott right on it. I mean, they can't do that for everybody, can they? That'd be fantastic. You know they're going to start doing that too now. Personalized monogram toilet
not.
paper.
No, they're not.
If they could make a buck out of it, they would.
No, they...
The collar wrapped around the
They're
toilet
not
paper.
going to do that because then everybody's going to steal the toilet paper when they go home.
They're stealing it anyway.
No, they're not.
Am I the only one?
What are you doing?
Nah, I'm not doing anything.
You're not supposed to be doing
But I do take
that.
a picture of the toilet paper. I showed you earlier every time I go.
What are you doing?
Only ones that say Scott, because that would make more sense.
Actually, it is a sliding door into the toilet area and shower area. It's a sliding door. It's one of those...
So it's like Star Trek anytime you want to go into
No, it's not going to do it on its own. Don't do that because you'll run right into the door. I like the full-length mirror, though. That's very nice.
What are you looking at?
How do you like that sliding glass door on the shower?
Did we just talk about this? I didn't like that. I preferred the curtain rod.
Is that what you said?
That's what he said. Oh my gosh. I'll say another thing I'm kind of curious about. Oh, I'm just going to let that one go. This heavily textured pattern on the shower.
Yeah.
Is that going to get scrubbed down every time?
It's that antibacterial fungus.
Oh, of course
plastic.
it is.
It's that
Why would there be mold in Florida?
anti-mold, plastic. I'm not seeing any hidden Mickeys in there, though. I got to be honest.
Look harder.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there might be.
I'm just saying. How do you feel about that sliding glass door? In the
Yeah, I don't mind it now that I've had a chance to think about it for a couple of questions. It might be a good thing. Here's another thing I'm curious about. So the picture here they have provided of the amenities at the Pop Resort, if this is accurate, and I don't believe they're faking anything in here, but I don't know if these are the actual ones, is the H2O Sea Marine line, which is the same thing you can get on a cruise line.
Yeah, so they're stepping it up.
They're stepping it way up.
What's the matter with that?
I don't know. What are they going to put on a cruise ship
I'm anxious to see what the new pricing is.
Oh, yeah.
So we haven't gotten that far yet.
I love the Sea Marine line from them. Yeah. It's by far my favorite.
I'm not seeing a safe in the room. I'm big on the safes in the room.
There's got to be a safe on there. It might even be the old safe, but you got to have something.
My guess is it's inside the dresser.
Because you got to use the safe to put your traveler's checks in when you're traveling.
Good Lord, how old are you? How old are you?
That is where we would put the
traveler's checks.
Extra
Mr.
traveler's
American
checks.
Express over
Exactly.
here.
It was so exciting. It's like, I got the traveler's checks, now we have to sign them.
Oh, I hated that.
Hated
that.
That was awesome.
Thank goodness for credit cards. Yeah, what was your credit card number again?
4258.
That's
all I remember.
That's all you remember.
Niner. I think there's a niner in there somewhere.
It's not a BR 549. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, you're old enough to remember.
Why I oughta.
Old man.
Oh well.
Anyway, so loving the fact that that Disney is up in the game. I think listen, competition is a good thing, especially when it comes to the theme parks. Look at the because of what Universal did with the Harry Potter stuff over there. Disney had to up the game with Pandora. A lot of naysayers, and we were part of that crew. I got to admit, I was not thrilled with the whole Avatar Land, Pandora stuff, and we're being told it's fantastic. It is so a step above everything and anything anybody in the Orlando area has done. And I think this new Cabana Bay has made Disney reevaluate their value resorts.
I think so. Plus, I think they have to get all these resorts, and they're going to do all of these things in the next 2 or 3 years, because people are going to be coming there to go to Star Wars Land.
Well, that's true.
I'm jumping way forward here, but they don't want people to come. Because there are people going to be going to these parks that never gone before because of Star Wars alone.
That's true.
And you don't want to go there and have these people going into like all-star music, pop century with the old style look and
that's 20 years old. Yeah,
exactly. So you're going to want everybody, because otherwise they're going to go, it's a beautiful place, but next time we go, I'm going to stay at like the Sweet Hotel just off property.
That's true.
Or
that's a good point.
Heaven forbid, I'm going to stay at a hotel in Universal.
Oh.
And then just take the drive over to Disney for the days to see the Star Wars line. I'm just saying.
Don't ever do that.
That's why they're doing all these upgrades.
It's a good call. Yeah.
Even
I agree.
Perhaps the gondola. I don't know. I'm curious.
And the 15-story behemoth
of a building that there will be building
at Coronado Springs.
So that's just kind of my thoughts on the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's and it's high time. I mean, it's Pop Century is a good one to do because you don't have to theme anything. It's not like over at Art of Animation where you've got specific themed areas of Cars and Little Mermaid and Nemo and that. So yeah, I'm anxious to check them out. Next time I go down, I think I might have to stay at Pop Century again. Just make sure, folks, if you're going to do that, double check to make sure that you're getting one of the new rooms.
Do what you can do to get the most recent Disney experience you can get, and then report back to us what it's like to stay in that room.
Absolutely. Maybe call in. Give us a little an audio review. If anybody's down at Walt Disney World wants to give us, or Disneyland, all our friends out in California.
Oh, Disneyland would be awesome.
Give us a little review. Call it in. All it is you call. It's like talking on an answering machine.
How old are you? Voicemail.
What's that number, Tim?
Area code 414.
WDW.
Loop.
Call it. Just give us a little quick little review. Doesn't have to be anything long-winded.
That's right. Don't worry if you stammer or something. I can take it out. We have editing skills over here.
Well,
we don't like to do it, but we can.
I have no skills. Tim's our tech guy. So.
No, I just farm it out.
Any problems we have, it's his fault.
True.
Anyway, Tim.
Why lie now?
That is all I've got.
Oh, fantastic. I love that. We might need to do this with some other resorts.
Absolutely.
Go a little more in-depth on these things.
As they come online, absolutely.
Awesome. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Tim Scott on Facebook, on Twitter. We have the website, ResortLoop.com. Hey, before Bob says it, if you'd like to support the show,
yes,
go over to ResortLoop.com/support. That'll take you over to the Patreon page. And if we're contributing to this behemoth of a show,
before we become obsolete.
In there. Exactly. Before Looper Nation ejects us and takes over. I think that's all I have, Bob.
I'm Resort Loop Bob everywhere, and like us on Facebook. Join Looper Nation Live over there on Facebook, and like us on rate us on iTunes. And what else should folks do?
Go out there on social media after you subscribe to the show and share the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody. Thanks for listening to the show, but now you want to share your love of Disney, right? Unfortunately, a lot of our friends, family, and coworkers just don't share the same enthusiasm we do for all things Disney. Well, now MyDizMatch.com has made it even easier with the all-new MyDizMatch apps for iOS and Android devices. Just download the MyDizMatch app and connect with new Disney friends today. And now, for a limited time, you'll get your first month of full membership free just for signing up. Look for the new MyDizMatch apps on iTunes and Google Play and start connecting with real Disney friends today.